Okay, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Dig It Deep. Dig It Deep with Arasi Jokers, and on this channel we're talking about life, issues, faith, emotions, love, health, etc. And Dig It Deep is that we're going to be talking about stuffs beyond normal surface level. We're going to be going deeper beyond our normal understanding of stuffs or things. Okay, so today, yes, before I go into today's gist, to first timers, to those that watched the last week video, thank you all for your comments. I sincerely appreciate you all. I do not take you for granted. So please, for new people just coming to my channel for the very first time, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Do well to activate your notification bell. Permit me to say it this way. Okay, so last week I said the video is 17 years older than me. What should I do? That means I'm 23, he is 40. What should I do? So I got a lot of comments last week. Last week to this point, I got a lot of comments, and there is one that really baffled. Like, there was one that was really caught my attention. That's the one of Mr. Taiwo. Yes, he said, in as much as we say life age is just a number, but then age or life is a summary of what you've done with your life. I'm trying to paraphrase, I can't get it, but then those words, you can check the comment section for the last week video. It was really amazing. It was amazing. I got a lot of feedback. Some sent voice notes. A lot of people were asking questions that when it comes to marriage, was there a particular age God wrote in the book that is the Bible, that okay, this is what we should do? There was no age. But then at the same time, the world we are in at this point had already made us understand that in a normal condition, a man should be older than the woman. For few cases, we've seen where wives are older than their husband. I've seen 3 months, I've seen 6 months, I've seen 2 years, even much more older, and they are living fine. But now this is the other way around. The guy is 17 years older, and Mr. Tego said that's like decades apart, at least decades apart. So you guys are thinking from different faculty, you guys are thinking from different level. In as much as we want to say Jesus is number, we want to start mentioning names, that this person married someone younger, this person married someone older. It's very good, but then at the same time we need to be very careful, very very careful. So this is my own view, my own summary of everything I've gotten over it. The very first day my sister spoke to me about it, my response was wow, Okpo. As I was like, I was now thinking, that's quite much. Oh, that was what I was just saying. So I decided to pull it out on. I decided to put it out on the video. So one thing I will just say is that on the normal, in fact, humanly speaking, for me is a no. For me personally, is a no. Because we're going to be thinking, if not even 10 years. Let's say okay, it's within the range of 10 years. That means we're still in the same decades. For 17 years, that means almost 2 decades apart. Yeah, almost 2 decades apart. And the way we're going to be thinking, the way we're going to be reacting, and sometimes I've seen someone that is one of my friends was in a relationship with a guy that was, let's say, like 10 years older, and the guy keeps saying stuff like, what you are doing, I brought me going, they share for me. Like, a person that doesn't understand Yoruba, that what you're doing to me, my younger sister cannot do it to me. That nonsense you are trying, my younger sister, what's that? This is someone you want to marry, and how old are you? Just 10 years. Now imagine 17 years older. How sure are we that day he will not want to put up that attitude, maybe the day you misbehave? How sure that his family will not come and tell you, who are you? Omodumeloni, how old are you? Do you understand? Because I'm very sure if it's the first one or something, all his siblings must have gotten married. And now you're just coming from nowhere as a very young, young and pretty lady. And if we are not careful, we don't know how their family treats people, we don't know how they're going to take insult or something, like maybe how they react to stuffs. Then you start hearing words like, who are you? But beyond that as well, we need to be very sure. For me, it's a no. That's just it for me. I don't do this normally. I try to be diplomatic when I'm facing the camera to say something, because I know it's going to take a longer. It's going to spread word. So it's 17 years. It's 17 years older than me. For me personally, I won't even come close. The moment I see that, oh, this handshake is getting to the elbow, Trust me. I won't even come closer any longer. Because I'll feel like, what do we have in common? I will start asking enough questions. So even for that for me is a no. I won't want to go to God and even pray about it. I won't want to do that. Me. So my advice to this lady that had asked me this question, this video is going to be very short. Yes, it's going to be very short. That asked me this question is that check your mind. You already said your parents, your mom is against it. She said no, it can't be possible. No. So if I'm going to support somebody, I'm going to support your mom. But then I won't judge that way. I'll just tell you that go back to God. Go and ask God what exactly He's saying about your marriage and life. Could it be that maybe the brother thinks that, okay, your way of reasoning, your way of thinking is quite different, and you've got to go answers anytime you guys have discussions about a particular issues? Is that why he thinks, let me marry this lady? You know, sometimes there's some relationship there's some people we meet that relationship is not supposed to go further. It's supposed to end in that business relationship. That relationship with that person, I just met somebody now, let's say for example, is just supposed to end as a business partner. Some is supposed to end as a neighbor. Some is supposed to end as a street. You know, we street that we are sharing together. The house I'm staying, you're staying there, so we share street. Some is supposed to end as a colleague, nothing more. The moment you take it further, you're going to have yourself to be blamed. So this is the item we get to decipher what exactly we should do when it comes to relationship like this. We need to be able to understand that some relationships are not supposed to go any step further. You're not supposed to go any step further in some relationship. The moment you try it, oh, yo. So I just want to encourage you, my sister. I know you're going to be watching this video, that to go back to God and ask some questions. Because your life determines your the way you, in fact, if you notice children that are born in some decades beyond, and we that were this generation, we call them Indomie generation, we don't react the same way. But this generation it's like they are very rude and sports. No matter how home training you want to say they have, they're still kind of sport in a way. Compared to our own generation, when we know that okay, respect is still what it takes in some movement. So I encourage you, my sister, to go back to God and go and pray. Be sure that relationship is not supposed to move further. Be sure it's supposed to move further. Be very sure. Marriage is not a one-time journey. Marriage is forever. Marriage is forever. So be sure that God will want you to take it further, or He wants you to end at that spot that you guys met before now. So as I round up this video, oh my God. Okay, at the end of this video, let me use this opportunity to invite you to our ladies conference that is starting up next week Tuesday with a prayer conference, and it's gonna be explosive, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be prophetic, and it's starting with prayer conference which is tagged building up your faith. The scripture says building up your faith, or building up yourself and most holy faith, praying the Holy Ghost. And also the topic of the theme for the program says, or the conference says, profiting by the word, a woman of faith. So I'd like to encourage you guys to please join in, follow my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my Instagram for more details. So we need to be very cautious of age sometimes. This generation is different from the way it used to be before now. 17 years is a huge gap. 17 years is a huge gap. I'm going to be very careful. So I will not allow our emotions to lead us. We need to know that yes, this is what is leading me. It is real, it is genuine. I'm not moved by money, I'm not moved by positions. I'm moved by what God told me. I'm moved by whatever God is telling me. And marriage should be spiritual. We need to start laying hold of it. So thank you very much. Till next week I come your way. My name is Arasi Dokas. Bye for now.